Good evening, everyone. Today is still, Saturday? Saturday, November the 4th, 2023. And I got a good one for y'all today. I've been on a religion tirade for the past couple of videos, right? Letting y'all know my views and opinions on how weird and strange I think religion is, right? And the damages that it causes and the weird stuff that religious people believe. And I ain't gonna say weird because I believe some stuff too. I done seen some things that's not like normal, but it kind of makes sense. But the stuff I'm about to explain to y'all or tell y'all about is just about the dangers of religion when it's in the wrong hands, right? And how it can be manipulated and used for destruction and to cause harm and danger, which religion has been doing since the beginning of time. So, this video, I'm going to go off the deep end with it, and y'all can research. I'm going to give you a brief summary of the story, right? Basically about where white people came from. And I always say that Christians believe some strange things, like they believe that God, am I saying this ain't happened? Anything possible. But I have trouble believing is what I'm saying. But the Christian belief is that God, the Almighty, impregnated a virgin with his son. No sex in there, just had his son just miraculously. Everybody else got to have sex to have a kid. But God didn't have sex with Mary. He just impregnated a virgin with his baby. She had the baby, and the baby died and came back alive for all mankind. So God wouldn't have to kill them because they did wrong. That's what Christians believe. In a nutshell, to sum it up. That's not the strangest belief I've heard. There are some religious people out here, y'all. Listen to me. There are some religious people out here that believe something even stranger than that, or even more far-fetched than that. Which that could be true. I'm not saying y'all, I'm just saying I don't believe it. I don't mean it ain't happened because I don't believe it. It still could have happened. I don't know everything. Hopefully later on down the road, if it's true, I'll believe it before it's too late. But right now, I don't believe it. So, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I don't believe it. Let's get that understood before y'all come for me. It's true. The Bible says so. Okay, I know what the Bible says. I'm telling you, I don't believe it. Okay? I know what the Bible says. I just explained to you in a nutshell what the Bible says about Jesus. He's God's son. God impregnated a virgin. I just told you. So I know what the Bible says. So y'all Bible thumpers, they got to come on here and tell me what the Bible says. Okay. With that being said, there's another group of religious people, fanatics, nuts, and y'all probably gonna come for me too because I'm like talking about this foolishness that y'all believe. But y'all, just for the white people, some of y'all may already know this or heard this story before. Some of y'all may have it. This might be the first time you're hearing about this. So you can go look it up for yourself and research it to verify everything that I'm telling you. That I ain't saying this stuff is true. I'm saying that there are people that believe this. I'm not saying it's true. There are people that believe what I'm going to tell y'all about where y'all supposedly came from, where the white man came from. Y'all were created, not by God. Y'all were. Here's the story. It's just a summary now. This ain't the whole car. If I explain to you everything detail for detail, this video will be hours. I ain't got time for that. So everything else, I'm just going to give y'all a brief summary, and then y'all can go check the rest of it out yourself. And I'm going to give you the names and whatever, then you can go Google it. There are books about it. I didn't know. I'm just running across this myself. I didn't know that this was a thing, and that there are people that have been believing this for decades, if not centuries. Okay. There's this belief by a certain group of Muslims, followers of Islam, a certain sect, and just like Christianity, all Christians don't believe the same. All Muslims don't believe the same. All Muslims don't believe this, okay? There are just some Muslims that believe this. Let me say it again. Just like in Christianity, some Christians believe the Sabbath day is Saturday. Some Christians believe the Sabbath day is Sunday. But they both claim to be Christians. But they don't agree on damn near nothing in the Bible. So, with that in mind, all Muslims, don't look at all Muslims crazy because all Muslims don't believe this. But there are some Muslims that believe that at one time on the earth, there were no white people. It was all black people. They call them Ebonites. Ebonids, Ebonites. Everybody that was on the earth at one time was black or of color. No white people in existence, right? They believe that some aliens came from another planet because their planet was destroyed by evil. So they don't know the name of the planet or whatever, but it was another planet. Some aliens came to Earth, but they live on the inside of the Earth, not on the outside. The hollow, they call it the hollow Earth. Hollow, like the Earth is hollow. And it has a sun of its own on the inside of the Earth. And these aliens with large heads, but the human body with large heads, and they were dark skinned too. They were like black. They lived inside the earth, and then it was also another group of aliens that lived inside. That's supposed to be there now, live inside the earth, right? And it was two different species of aliens. One of them had large round heads. The other one had large cone heads. And as usual, they was bickering amongst each other. You know, this mine or this mine, whatever. But they tried to live together, Republican, Democrat, whatever. We're gonna call them Republican, Democrats of the aliens. So there was a law, like on Earth at one time, where white people and black people weren't supposed to, mix together. There was a law that the large round head aliens weren't supposed to mix with the cone head aliens, right? And if they did so, they would be banished to the upper earth, the earth where we live at, where you will age and die. Where they from, in the hollow earth, you pretty much immortal. But if you come up here, if they banish you up here as punishment, up here where we at, that's why we die. So as punishment, you would, if you're in the center earth and you broke those laws, the hollow earth rather, they would send you up here to upper earth, where you would, eventually die like humans. So there was this king, Farquhar, and he had a brother named Ushak. And he fell in love with a woman named Lucina, which is the princess of the Conehead aliens king. Now, it's just a brief summary now, but y'all go back and follow it. Go look it up later on. I can't make this video for hours. It's just a brief summary. So, Lucina is the Conehead. Ushak is the big head. So, they fell in love and started having an affair, and they weren't supposed to do that. So they was banished to the upper earth or whatever. There, they had a son by the name of Yakub, which is supposedly the creator of white people. Yakub had a head twice the size of human heads, and he had two brains. And he mastered all colleges by the age of 16. Every university on the planet, he was just that smart. By the age of 16, he had mastered Harvard, Yale, whatever of that day. And this was about 600 years ago. I didn't know they had universities back then. Maybe they did, I don't know. But this was around 6,600 years ago, is what they believed when this happened. So, Ushak, which is the big head alien, Lucina, which is the cone head alien, broke the rules, had an affair, had a son named Yakub, Yakub. I mean, not, sorry about that. Y-U-K-A-B, or K-U-B, no, Yakub. Here we go again. Y-A-K-U-B, that's one of the spellings, Yakub. Translated to Jacob of the Bible. They say this the same guy in the Bible by the name, we call him Jacob. People that read the Bible, it's Jacob. It's translated Yakub. Y-A-K-U-B. He's supposedly, but let me finish. So, Yushak and Lucina had a son with an illegal affair. They were banished from the center earth up to the top of the earth. When the king of the center earth found out about the baby that they had, because you weren't supposed to have no babies. No mixed race babies. No mixed alien babies, rather. So, the king of the center earth found out about it, had an army dispatched to the top earth to kill Yushak, which is Yakub's father, but they didn't kill his mother because she had a child to raise, which is Lucina. They didn't kill her, they just killed the father. Okay. But she was so hurt by the fact that she was a single mother now and that they had killed her lover that she committed suicide. So that left Yakub on his own. He went to live with his uncle, but that caused him to have a hatred towards all colored people, black people. And he vowed to create a race of people to help him get revenge on all people of color. Yakub, who is an alien of color, which is the child of, he's an interracial / inter-alien child. His parents were killed by the black race or the black people of that time. That caused him to develop an immense hatred for all people of color. He vowed revenge, that one day he was going to get revenge on the people of color. So as he got older, he learned science, he learned all types of genetics, and he learned genetic science, whatever you call it. He learned about genetics. He learned how to create like different races of people, how to pretty much, what he did was, he would mate with the lighter skinned people of color, like I'm a person of color, but I'm lighter skinned, right? He would mate what they call grafting, or what's the other word for it? I wrote it down. Hold on, I got my notes. Hold up. Okay, I wrote my notes because it's a lot. He began the creation of the white race through selective breeding. That's what they call it, selective breeding or grafting. And that was why he was banished. I know y'all have heard this in the Bible. At one point in time, he was banished. Like I said, I'm breathing through this now. I'm not giving you every exact detail. You got to go do that on your own. He was banished to the island of Patmos, P-A-T-M-O-S. That's in the Bible. I think Jacob or John was also sent to the island of Patmos too in the Bible. But anyway. So he was on the island of Patmos. Eventually, that's where he ended up. After he was banished there for some reason, which y'all gotta go read all that. It's too much for me to explain all that on this video. He was banished to the island of Patmos, where he went through his process of creating the white race through selective breeding, in which what he did was he would mate with the women of lighter complexion, and they would have lighter and lighter colored babies, and if they had a darker baby, he would kill that baby. He wouldn't let that one live. All the darker babies would be killed till they got lighter and lighter over a period of time. He lived to be 150 years old. He died, but he passed on because he had a group of followers of what he believed. He had a whole religion called tricknology, I kid you not. But once y'all research this, you'll see what I'm talking about. It'll go more in depth into it. But he had followers of his belief, or his so-called religion, to where when he died, they kept it going for hundreds and hundreds of years, so they finally got the combination right. They got the mixture right, to where now, finally, the white race was created with the skin tone that he was looking for, with the hair and what we now have as white people. They were created, right? And at some point in time, they were okay. And then once they were created, they went out amongst the world, starting trouble. These people believe, white people cause all the trouble in the world. So once Yaqub created them, they were sent out amongst the world and started creating trouble, right? So therefore, they were banished to the mountains. They was somebody banished. I forgot. It's so much, y'all. Forgive me for not having all the information. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna go with the rest of it. That's why I'm glad I ain't got everything exact. That give y'all something to do. So you won't just have to take my word for it. You can go look it up yourself. But he was banished. The white people, so-called, were banished to the mountains, the cave, the Caucasoid Mountains. That's where the white people end up coming from. They were banished there for like 2,000 years. They got even more savage. They grew hair all over them. The hair changed to why they got long, straight hair now, according to these people's belief. And that's supposedly why white people hate black people, because of Yaqub created them to destroy black people. I kid you not, y'all. There are people who believe this. I know I'm all over the place with the story because it's so. Look at it. Check it out yourself. So white people, I think I discovered where y'all come from. If you didn't know, if you wanted to know where y'all come from, these particular people say, these Muslims or whatever, say it wasn't from God. Y'all were created by, they call them the big head scientists. Yaqub. That's who created y'all. Minister Farrakhan, all them people, that's what they believe. Which, like I said, I don't adhere to no religion. I think all religions are weird, man-made foolishness. So here's another one for you that don't know about another religion. Tricknology is a religion created by Yaqub. He actually had like thousands of followers. Anybody can start a religion if you're a good talker, smart, good mouthpiece, get somebody to believe what you're saying, you can start a new religion. That joker started, supposedly, I don't know if the dude ever lived, talking about some aliens or whatever in the center of the earth or whatever. That's where the white race supposedly came from. Y'all originated for some aliens. The Nation of Islam believe this. Minister Farrakhan, he preaches this right now. Go check it out. Yaqub, Y-A-K-U-B, was translated to Jacob of the Bible. Created white people over what they call selective breeding. Y'all were bred from black people. That's why they always saying the original people were black. Blacks were here first. White people came from black people. That's what they believe. God didn't create white people. Y'all were genetically bred by black mad scientists. Ha 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 ha. Well, white people, now you know where you come from. Thanks to Big Ward. I did the initial research for you. Now you gotta go do the rest. And let me, disclaimer. Do I believe that mess? Hell no. But y'all need to know. That's why I say religion is dangerous. Religion is dangerous in the wrong hands. Y'all need to know that there are people that believe that. That y'all were bred by mad scientists to wreak havoc on black people, people of color. That's why there's been so much chaos between black people and white people. Even though, anyway, there's gonna be some people that gonna come for me, but like I said, I didn't make your story up. I'm just passing it on, letting y'all go check it out for yourself. Look up Yaqub. All you gotta do is Google Yaqub, or you can go on YouTube. There's plenty of videos I ain't know. Y-A-K-U-B, Yaqub. There's other spellings to it, but all you gotta do is Google that name, type that in, and you're gonna see just what I just told you. It's people actually believe that. Just like people in the other faith believe, like you got the Mormons, they believe some weird stuff about some plates or something like that. Religion, man, it ain't just one of them that's crazy, in my opinion. All of them is on some type of medication, if you ask me. But hey, I'm just Big Boy, some dude on YouTube. Y'all check that out. Thank y'all for watching. I know all over the place, but I got the names right. I got the premise right. I got the theory right, or whatever you call it. Now, I might not got everything in the exact order, but I'm putting y'all on the right path to go see for yourself. I gave y'all enough information to get you started on finding out for yourself. Y'all have a blessed Saturday.